Back to the job. You didn't know you were trained for nothing, did you? No, you didn't think you were trained for nothing, did you? Okay. I'll get into more advanced techniques next time. What? You gonna make me click it harder? Wouldn't have tendinitis. Okay. Regardless, harder work will mean higher pay. Hope this entices you to stop by.
Yeah.
All right, man. Are you gonna be here, or are you gonna be somewhere else? Oh, yeah, he's right down here. Driving around town. Feel like helping you? Yep, let's do it.
Yeah.
Arigato.
Big help. Try counting the number of women who pass by within 20 seconds of the time frame. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I got it.
Good. Confidence 9. That's accurate count. I mean, this boosts my confidence every time. I'll do it. We're Daredevil now. Ooh, look at me. It wasn't as sharp as yours when I was younger. Certainly had my share of supervisors yelling at me. Maybe about 30 years later, you're still here. That's right. I'm surprised you remembered that. 30 years I've supported this city from behind the scenes. Truthfully, I wasn't the best father, so this job is my pride and joy. Pride and joy, huh? Fitting for someone called the traffic sensor sensei. Please, you're getting me all choked up. Has a good, you're indeed fast learner, so come back and I'll teach you the rest. Okay. Conversation will be high next time. Sure. I mean, I'm doing it for the points, so.
Yeah.
Arigato.
Alright, what do you need me to count? I'd like you to separately count the number of men and women. Oh, okay. In 15 seconds, so I need to know how many men and women.
I got it.
7. I think it's like 5 and 7. Yappy, you don't count. Is that 5 and 7? There is a 5 and 7. I think that's the right one. That count doesn't seem accurate, but. But. Why is Yappy here, by the way?
Yeah.
Every count, yeah, men and women possible, okay.
I got it.
7. Oh, it's 6 and 7. No? Oh my god.
Yeah.
This all of a sudden got super tough.
I got it.
6. Get it?
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. There we go.
That was perfect. Take this as compensation.
Cool. 30,000. That's really
This road's
chump
busy
change.
as hell.
I appreciate it.
My fingers are killing me.
Yeah. It's seen all sorts of people since it was first opened way back when. Counting may be a handful, but I think it's actually quite interesting, don't you? Frankly, I absolutely love the work we do.
I never really thought about it before. But this city's actually pretty neat.
I have to admit, I'm surprised at how fast you picked this up,
It's
Kasuga-kun.
literally just counting.
What better teacher than the traffic census sensei himself?
You flatter me. That said, I know a good pupil when I see one. I can retire in peace knowing you're around,
I'm not
Kasuga-kun.
doing this permanently.
What are you talking about, Pops? Not running on fumes just yet, are you?
Well, to tell you the truth, turns out the tendinitis afflicting this old arm of mine is worse than I feared.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
It's not just pain and swelling, but numbness as well. My doctors told me to stop using the tally counter.
No way.
Oh, it's no cause for concern. If anything, it's inspired me to pass on this job to the coming generation.
Okay, but don't look at me.
Kasuga-kun, what do you think of the traffic census now that you've tried it for yourself?
Huh? Well, it's pretty tough for how modest the work is. Got kind of frustrated here and there.
I thought as much. Yes, it is modest work. Still, each day I click away at that counter and watch as the scenery changes bit by bit. Truly warms my heart. I want nothing more than to share that passion and joy with those next in line.
Guess I'm first in that line, huh?
It would seem so. I'm truly grateful that you came to help me in my time of need, Kasuga-kun.
Really, I should be thanking you for letting me try
I mean,
it
we
out.
got like what,
Oh,
50 plus
next in
confidence
line
points.
sounds like a pretty big responsibility.
Oh, that reminds me. Here, Kasuga-kun.
Your rusty old tally counter.
I've held on to that for some time now.
Okay, cool.
In hopes that I might one day pass it on to a worthy successor.
A worthy successor?
Mind you, it's nothing fancy. Just a little something to commemorate you, Kasuga-kun, as my very first pupil.
Oh, sure. In that case,
thanks.
thank you.
There will come a time when I can no longer look after Japan's aspiring census takers, and the task will inevitably fall to you. Oh, I just remembered something I have to do.
Bye.
Hey, wait a sec, Pops. I didn't sign up for that.
Yeah, right?
What's that? Did you say something? I gotta run. Bye.
Bye. Sneaky old bastard.
He's gone. Damn it, what the hell was that? So that's a traffic census. A lot more to it than I thought. Guess it takes all sorts of jobs to keep a city going.
That is so rusty. Nope, don't want to do that. I need to head back to Survive Bar so we can have some conversations with these people and raise their bond level. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. Me in.
I was wondering if anyone would show up. I didn't expect it to be you. Aren't you busy? Should you really be drinking right now?
I'll drink whenever the hell I want to drink, Zhao. And don't
Exactly.
forget,
I don't have a
I was a
problem, though.
regular at this place before you were.
Oh, is that how you want to play it? Okay, well, if we're doing that, then who's the newcomer in Ijincho, Kasuga? You or me?
Fair point.
And this whole schooling you as your senpai thing sure is embarrassing.
Yeah, you win.
Anyway, sit down, yeah?
You know, when we're out drinking like this, it's hard to imagine you ever being the leader of a gang.
Everyone's the same once you strip off the mask they put on for work. Rich, poor, leader, follower, whatever. You never know what people are really like.
Right. You can't judge someone just by looks alone. The important part is what's on the inside.
Exactly.
You catch on fast, Kasuga-kun.
Nah, I'm just stating the obvious, man.
Gotta look at someone's character
Can't max
to
out
see
my
whether
intellect
they'd
anymore.
be a good leader or not. All jokes aside, there's this whole idea of being next in line just because you're the boss's son. No logic in it, but it's always there.
Yeah, can't choose who your parents are. Still, wasn't there some way you could have given up the throne? Not everybody's cut out to run a gang. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm sure somebody else would have stepped up if you had stepped down. Most important thing in any group is the leader being a good fit.
I don't know if I was a good fit or not, but I was a pretty sharp kid back then. If I put my mind to it, I could excel at pretty much anything. Sports, school,
Okay.
all that shit. And I don't remember
You're not
losing any
dumb-dumb.
fights either. I was a lot craftier than the other kids.
Sounds like you were pretty talented.
I just didn't give a flying fuck, that's all. Guess that's what happens when you're good at everything.
Real modest, aren't you?
Outright.
Up until I swapped places with my old man, we were always fighting with our rivals in Chinatown. But after their boss, Lau Ka Long, bit the big one, the Ijin 3 got their stalemate going.
Your rivals from Chinatown. Are you talking about the Snake Flower Triad? They were pretty crazy.
They pulled out of Japan a long time ago. There's not many of them left.
Oh, so you became the leader of the Yokohama Liumang after the Snake Flower Triad was out of the picture.
Just about. Had to have been almost 10 years ago. Honestly, the whole thing was a pain in the ass. Ogi Kubo let me in on the whole counterfeit bills thing right away. Also told me about how the stalemate in Ijincho was rigged from the start.
Okay.
Man, still can't hardly believe that.
The only people in the Liumang that knew about that were my dad and the old guard. The new boys kept saying they wanted to move in and take over, but it was always up to me to keep them on their leashes.
Probably not an easy job at all.
Then it was no ambition this and a weak-ass bitch that. Sounds like a fun job, eh?
Yeah, super fun.
Haven't seen this side of you before, Zhao. You're really starting to open up and let loose. How many have you had?
It's not like I gotta worry about the gang anymore, so I'll get as drunk as I damn well please.
Fair.
Is that a problem?
Hell no, it's not. I was just saying, it's been fun.
Fun, huh? Well, maybe I have shown too much of my hand. If I was still the boss, my bodyguards would have stopped me by now.
Oh, really? I hope I didn't kill your buzz.
Nah, I know you're the kind of guy that just says whatever pops into his head. I'm gonna go sober up.
All right,
Yeah,
mate.
sure. Let's get another drink when you're up for it.
Sounds good. Same goes for you, all right?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Got him to level 2. Sweet. Now be a breaker. Oh, I think I'll keep him as it is. And let's have a word with Number. Still drinking that freaking bottom of the barrel whiskey.
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do? Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry. For lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive
Pretty
me?
sure you already forgave him like a million years
we're
ago.
past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right? That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of death?
Good point.
Could have been a
Then
wizard.
what about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
Yeah, man, I'm all ears.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse. Helping the sick, people being grateful for it. It's
I
all
don't
I
think
ever
they're always
wanted in
grateful.
life. But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward, never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her.
Are you kidding me? She was 23 and a looker, and I was just a middle-aged loser.
I mean, honestly, yeah, as long as between consenting adults, age is that number.
Come on, man. You know as well as I do, age is only a number. What you need, my friend, is passion. A healthy heart, you know?
Huh. I'd be more likely to have a heart attack thinking like that.
Dude, I'm sure you were crazy passionate about the job back when you got hired.
Maybe I was.
Yes,
Still don't see
passionate
her
a lot.
point. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
That's a good sign.
If only I had half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual, so I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open, and Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
Was she restocking? I mean, if you were slacking off, she was probably having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Yeah, probably
Well, at the time,
pilfering.
there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the rumors, someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could. But a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
Probably not.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest. She was only doing it for her family. I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law.
Yeah.
But she wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Plus,
I mean, if
getting
somebody
caught
needed
would
that
cost
medicine
her
and
her
wasn't
job.
there, she would be hurting
And
somebody.
the debt would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
Huh. Now you're on the same page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word. If there ever was a criminal who deserved a free pass, it was Mizue-chan. That was what I thought at the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He waited that long to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if the cops
Well-
caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
She'd have a police record and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba?
Oh, so you took the
Are
fall?
you telling me you...
Yeah. I went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
And that's how you lost your nursing license?
Yep. No, and I got fired too. Naturally.
Man, you went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway.
Fair.
So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's going overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She
like
took that
Doctors Without
Nightingale
Borders.
shit seriously.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Must be some way to find out.
Well, hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here. Care to bring me up to speed?
Oh, Sachan. Wait.
Yeah, she's
are you
drunk.
I think you're drunk. Now, fill me in, if you please.
Oh, Namba here was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And
Fun
here
way to get
I
over to go
was
away.
thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Thanks for covering for me.
I got you, man.
I don't mind if we let Sayako know at some point, but preferably not when she's plastered.
Fair.
Yeah, no kidding.
Boom, level 3. At least what, 2 more conversations to have with this guy? You now be a fortune teller? Well, good for him. Here. Fill up. Oh, my nose. 15 and 6. Oh, finesse, no success. Wow. Can't even do the freaking lyrics properly. Alrighty then. Don't we look good together? I like how the moment I no longer need laborers to fight, there's a shit ton of
Good practice. I got this.
I got this!
I'll show you.
a shit ton of these guys out here.
Right. We're trying to help.
I was slowly moving up behind me. Nice, got level up, good for her.
Stronger.
Don't we look together? Hey Trade, how you doing, my man? Thanks for the host, I appreciate it. How did DVD go? You still having fun playing that? I'm assuming you're still playing with Zach. It was good. Excellent. $100,000 done. Yeah, okay, let's fight these guys.
This could get rough.
Zach's been not having a good time. How come? Is he having internet or connect or some sort of tech issues or something?
You're going down.
Right.
What is he wearing on his head?
You're gonna
Is
be
he wearing night vision? Okay. Ultimate. Oh, he's been getting shot? Oh. Yeah, well. That doesn't surprise me. That game has a lot of people who, like, play it a lot.
Come on now.
I'm not backing down.
I got this.
Here we go.
Doom.
I'm
Out
ready
of here.
now.
Oh yeah?
Think this guy might be weak to electricity attacks?
Going in.
Nope, but it will hurt them a lot.
I got it.
Cut him deep with a ruler.
Let's go.
Sure you want to get hurt?
Yeah.
Right.
Macklemore on the ground.
Good luck next time.
With finesse.
With finesse.
Oh my god, my back is killing me right now. Don't approve. What is that we just got? I feel like that looks like a sword. Zoning, draw something. That is a sword. Nice sword. Oh, it's nowhere near as good as the one we're actually using right now. Yeah. Right. I actually think I'm gonna call it an hour early because my back is killing me and I want to stream a little bit later when we play some more Iron Conflict, so I'm actually gonna call it there. So my apologies for that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Trade. My back is really hurting. Like, I'm gonna go lay down, like, right after this. Let's see if there's someone live I can send you boys and girls onto. Anybody playing Yakuza? Let's see if we can send the host to someone playing Yakuza. No, there is no cat too. Body in English? Let's pick someone. I hopefully nobody with too many spoilers. Oh my god, I don't like picking people at random because I don't know what kind of person they are. Oh, they're early on in the game. Sure, why not? Let's go here. Give them a little raid. I'll be back later playing some more Yakuza. Not more Yakuza, I'll be playing some Iron Conflict. I was saying about 2-3 hours. I need to go lie down for a bit. But yeah, until next time, take care, love your faces, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.